I think Charlotte Christian is a place that really offers you a lot of opportunities and gives you a lot of the resources you need later in life. So I can get an education while also at the same time having a ton of fun, and I can be in shows here, I can dance, I can have all these different opportunities that I know aren't given to a lot of people, and also be able to spend time with my friends while also feeling like I'm prepared for college and I'm prepared for later in life. The difference between middle school and upper school life is you have a lot more freedom. So you can do more things that you weren't able to do in middle school. Socially, Charlotte Christian gives you lots of opportunities to get to try different things and get plugged into your community. So for example, there are Bible studies for grades, which are separated by genders. So the girls, everyone in your grade gets invited to a Bible study. And then the boys get invited to their own Bible study. And everyone just gets connected, and you all spend time together and you study the Bible, and you have a teacher that leads all of it. So then you're learning lessons while getting to spend time with a bunch of your friends and eating a lot of food. Also, there's homecoming, which is widely known to many schools, but it's also really fun to like spend time with a group, and then you get to dance together, and it's also a really, really great way to spend more time with your friends outside of school. An in-school thing that's really, really great is clubs. Like, I'm in the lettering club, and we all get to like make calligraphy notes to each other, which is really cute, and then we like write notes to the lunch staff. J-Term is a week-long trip that you get to take. This year I went to DC, and I think the best part about it is you really get to know other people. So people I wasn't really used to hanging out with, I got to have more activities with them. I got to spend more time with them. Even teachers, like I would see teachers having snowball fights with the students in between all of our different activities, like going to museums and going to different art shows, and we went ice skating. I just really liked getting to experience new things. Obviously, because of COVID, we can't travel as much this year, but in years past, you could like travel to different countries and go out of the country. And there was like a Kenya trip, and there was Dominican Republic, and they were all helping people in need, helping make shoes for people who don't have shoes in other countries, or helping with hunger and passing out food, or getting clothes to the people who need them. And there's also local trips, so you can help around Charlotte with like handing out food to homeless people and doing stuff that just helps our city. But I think because of this year and COVID, there was like some minor adjustments, which we still have the local ones, but there was also some incredible things that we could do while not going outside of the country. I think one way your faith is really challenged when you get to high school has everything to do with the Bible classes going more in depth. So when you're in middle school, I think you're still growing into yourself, and you're trying not to embarrass yourself because, well, you can get really embarrassed asking questions. But once you get to high school, you just have so many questions, and teachers are always there to answer. I could go to any teacher in the high school, and I know they would give me the best advice that they could to lead me on a closer path to getting to know God. And I think that's really how I've been pushed this year, is learning to be comfortable to ask questions. And teachers have been so helpful, especially my Bible teachers. I've even gone to my chemistry teacher, who somehow is really, really great at giving Bible advice. And I think they all just have some sort of way of connecting their lives and all the lessons you're learning and everything around you to God, and answering your questions in a really, really great way. One way I personally have been able to explore my gifts in high school is I was actually in the school musical this year. So I got to sing and dance and act on stage with all of my friends. And you know, I got to get closer to the acting teacher, and I got to learn new things. And I've been doing theater since I was like a little kid. And somehow doing it here, I never realized it can all relate back to your relationship with God. Somehow, like, this school finds a way to connect everything to God and what you're doing to represent Him, and represent Him well, and represent the community. And I think it's really, really beautiful what they do here, and how everything you do can be for God and showing His gift to everybody else. I think our academic and personal counselors are really great at the school, but when it comes to college, the academic counselors are really great at making you feel prepared. I really sometimes overstress and overthink everything, and I can go to the counselors and they'll be like, just take it one step at a time. It's really not that stressful. Like, you'll be okay, and they help you make a scheduled plan so that your days don't seem too busy. And I think it's really helpful because it can help people really limit down what they think is going to be too much of a workload, and they make you feel very prepared and not overwhelmed. And I think that's really helpful when you're in high school and you feel like you have so much to do, and they're really helpful in that way. If I could go back and talk to myself in 8th grade, I would say, don't overstress. There are always tools and people around you that can help. Teachers have been really helpful to me this year, and when I express that I'm feeling really stressed out or I don't understand the material too much, they can sit down with me and they can explain everything, or they can help me study or help me create a schedule. So I think Charlotte Christian is a really great place where people can really come into themselves and feel like they're really getting to know God better and they're getting to know themselves better.